Okay, we're going to try this again and see. Hopefully this time you all can hear me. If you sign on and you can't hear me, please let me know. Well, if you can't hear me, you won't be able to tell what I'm saying. Anyhow, to start over, yay, thanks Nadine. I'm at my son's school and waiting for him to get out, and I didn't want to waste this perfectly good opportunity while I'm sitting here because I have probably 20 minutes. Yay, thank you. I have about 20 minutes before he actually gets out. So I figured I wanted to talk about personal experiences. I wanted to talk about things to help other people, and something that I've always dealt with my entire life. I mean, school through adulthood, never fitting in. And I can say through school, it was a nightmare because when you're in school, you want to be liked. You want to be part of the it crowd. You want to be it. And even as an adult, sometimes you still want that. I mean, I work in a really rough environment. I don't fit in with the rest of my coworkers. I live a totally different lifestyle than all of them. I believe in God. I worship the Lord, and it's really hard because they're all drinkers, smokers, cursers, sinners. I mean, we're all sinners, but they don't know how to be saved. And I don't want to get into religious, conflict over this, but it's totally different. I live a totally different lifestyle than them, totally different. I believe in being me and being true to who I am. Now, let me tell you, I'm 43 years old. It probably took me a good 40 years to learn to be true to who I am. How do you do that? Oh my gosh. The journey is long. It's hard. It is rough. And for some reason, as I was driving home from work today, I had this light bulb moment, and it was, I'm done fitting in. I'm done trying to fit in. I'm going to be me. And this sort of started happening at the Unique convention this summer. At the convention, all these girls are in yoga pants and t-shirts, and I was telling my friend Marie, I said, I'm uncomfortable. I was wearing yoga pants and a t-shirt, and she's like, well, why? I said, because it's not who I am. I am a girly girl. I wear skirts, dresses, I wear jewelry, I look pretty all the time. That's who I am. And I felt very uncomfortable, very out of place, even though I was fitting in. And that was the start of realizing sometimes fitting in isn't the answer. So when you're out in the world and you're trying to be part of the it crowd, it's not always you. So how do you find you? Well, it's a long journey, like I said, and it wasn't until probably, I've been doing me now for a few years, but it wasn't until this convention that I really started thinking about that. And then as I was driving home from work today, I was like, I'm done. I'm done trying to be what everyone else wants me to be. If I want to wear my fancy jewelry to work, I'm going to wear my fancy jewelry to work. If I want to wear my pretty makeup, loud and bold and bright, I'm going to wear it. If I want to wear bright summery colors in the middle of winter, I'm going to wear it. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be true to who I am, because only then am I living my life. When you try to conform to the people around you, you aren't living your life. You're putting on a show, you're putting on a mask, you're being somebody you're not. And you're not going to be truly happy. You can't find true happiness until you start realizing who you are. And I know that, you've probably heard this time and time again. There's so many people out there who will tell you, if you want to fit in, you got to do this, you got to do this. Look at the movie Grease. Okay, Sandy was all about fitting in. She changed who she was to fit in. We'll never know the true ending of that story because it's a movie. But I would say in the end, she probably wasn't fully happy with becoming the person that she became in the movie, simply because it wasn't her to begin with. And that's how life is. If you go out there and you think that group of kids is the cool kids and you want to hang with them and they're real gothic or something along those lines and you're real hip hop, but you change your way to become more like them and be gothic, are you ever going to be happy? Probably not. I look back when I was married, my ex-husband was really into country music and he was, real country, period, all the way around. And I started changing who I am. Who you see right here, this is me. This is who I was before I got married. And slowly but surely, he stripped away my personality. He stripped away who I was. And I became country. I started listening to country music. I started dressing country. I hate country music. I don't know whatever made me do that. I didn't like country before I met him, and I don't like country now. So I don't know why for 15 years I put on a show. And that's what it is. I became somebody I'm not. So when you lose yourself like that, you're hurting yourself. And I don't want to see people hurt themselves. I want them to be true to who they are. I'm always telling my son, I don't care what Joe Smo over there is doing. You do you. Within reason. He is all about the camo and he will try to walk out of the house with 4 different camo patterns on. I got to draw the line somewhere, folks. But I still let him wear his camo. I still let him be him. He's a little country boy. With country boy with city fluence because he's pulling, influence from these other kids. He's him. I always want him to be him. I don't want him to try to fit in with the other kids. And the nice thing is he likes the music he likes. He likes some of the current pop, pop and hip hop, and he likes some country, and it's him. I don't ever want him to lose that. So when Joe Smo over there starts doing this, after school, that and the other, and he wants to do it, I'm like, okay, do you want to do it, or do you want to be part of the cool kids? And that's why you want to do it. And I make him sit down and think about it, because it's important for him to realize that he needs to be himself, not who I want him to be, not who his daddy wants him to be, not who his friends want him to be. He needs to be true to himself. And let me tell you, when you lose yourself, it's already a long, hard journey to find who you are. But when you lose yourself, that journey is 3 times harder. And because you lost yourself and now you have to rediscover who you are. I'm blessed to have the most wonderful, amazing mother in my life. And when I lost who I was, she was there pulling me back up out of the swamp. She was there calling me every morning and telling me every day that I was beautiful, that I was smart, that I was talented, that I was who I am. And it took her reinforcing what was already there that I had lost. And we were out, I remember clear as a bell, we were out at Claire's boutique, we were in the mall, and I saw the most beautiful chandelier and earrings. I mean, they were all sparkly rhinestones, all me. Yeah, I know, I love mamas, Nadine, my mom is amazing. And I remember looking at these earrings, and I remember telling my mom, oh my gosh, I'd love to have those. She goes, well, why don't you get them? And I said, I have no place to wear them. I mean, at that point, I had just started working again. Seth was maybe 5 years old. I wasn't going on dates, nothing. And she goes, you're going to have dates. She goes, if you want to wear them, she goes, you need to be you. And if that's you, wear them. I got the earrings. And you know what? I wear them. I love them. They're beautiful. They're sparkly. They're rhinestones. They're me. But it took my mom to get me back there. So sometimes the people in your life who, when you've fallen off the road, when you've fallen, you took that path that you shouldn't have gone down, okay? You're on that path. You have loved ones there to help you. And you might think that they're going to demean you, that they're going to put you down, they're going to make you feel, and I have all these words in my mind and I can't pull them out. How sad is that? That you don't want to go to them for help because you're afraid of how they're going to treat you. But you know what? Those people are there in your life for a reason. They're there to help you. So don't feel afraid, because those people are brought into your life for a reason. Everyone's in your life for a reason, be it a season or for your whole life. And sometimes it takes those people to bring you back to reality, to help you find you again. And sometimes it's just a simple little suggestion of get the earrings and wear them. I mean, like I said, I remember my mom saying, you know, you're going to go on a date, wear them. And I remember thinking, oh, but I told my mom, I said, you know, this guy's going to think, she goes, no, she goes, who cares? She goes, the guys need to accept you for who you are. Don't change again. I love my mom more than anything in the world. Her and my son are my two lights. So in closing, I just want you all to know that if you're feeling left out, because let me tell you, in my office, I feel left out. I feel very isolated. And that's okay, because I'm me and I'm being me and I'm proud of who I am. At the end of the day, I'm the one who has to live with me. And if I can't close my eyes with conscious clear, then I don't need to be living that way. So always remember, okay, the kid next to you might be looking really cool and having all that kind of fun, but do you really want to be drinking that drink? You don't know what's in it. Be you. In the end, down the road, maybe not today, you will thank yourself for being you. Don't worry about fitting in. There's a crowd out there for you. I found Unique. Unique is the most amazing group of women I've ever met. And another person who Marie, I love Marie to pieces. You know, she told me through the convention, do you, boo. She's right. So you know what? Next year when I go to convention, I'm wearing my skirts. I'm wearing my jewelry. I'm being me. I don't really care, because that's who I am. And that's how I'm living my life every single day. And I want you all to live the way you need to be you. Not who Joe Smo or Katie Maso is over there, or whoever. Be you. I know, I love the fact that you're always changing your hair, Amy. I wish I could do that, but my hair is so thin and I'm afraid of what it would do to me. So, I love you all. Thank you all for listening. And, you know, if you ever need a friend, I am here to talk. I love to help people. I just want to inspire. I mean, you all know I sell makeup, but I want to help you all as well. I love you all. Thank you so much. Mwah!